this afternoon, and we've got a ton that needs to be done outside. Like, I really have to get my butt on it and get stuff done out there. Plus, I mean, now that I've made 4 batches of soap today, pretty much 50, if not 75% of my soap dishes, especially the ones that I like the best and use the most, of course, are dirty. And I'll wait until those are finished saponifying before I clean them. It's just so much easier when they bubble up and clean themselves. So this last batch, I have decided, will be lemon drop cookie, is what it is. And I know it says lemon drop cookie, but I'm not going to be doing it like a cookie. I'm going to be doing it more like cake, with any luck, if things go as planned. That'll be how it looks when I'm done with it. Of course, it may not, so we will see. But last batch today, I need to get my butt outside and feed everything, and milk and do the bottles for the baby goats. And then after that, like I said, I need to, there's outside stuff to do tomorrow. The weather's actually been fantabulous, beautiful, a little bit cooler, so get that done while we can. But I need to do the dishes, of course, and I need to freeze more milk, weigh and freeze more milk for the next batches, and I need to milk the goats before I can do that, because I'm running low on milk. Hubby has been home a lot lately. To the sink, to the back sink. But anyways, I hope y'all can hear me when I'm way over here. Kind of, sort of, bare minimum. Point being, when hubby is home, hubby drinks like a half a gallon of milk a day. Kid you not. Easily half a gallon of milk a day. That's a lot of milk. Baby goats drink a half a gallon each a day right now. I've cut them back a little bit. Get this emulsified. I have cut them back a little bit. They were drinking 3 quarts a day. Yes, full 3 quarts each. 3 times they got a quart. Split by about 8 hours. So, being 3 1/2 and right at 6 months old, I figured it's time to cut the cord and lower the volume of milk. That's more than I wanted. They were getting. Now it's less than I wanted. This I'm just kind of eyeballing. I want to, you know, being a cookie type fragrance, it will do that should be good. It will do funny things with that vanilla in it. Turn it a little brown. So I want to do like a fluffy white top, like frosting. That's going to be my fluffy white top, like frosting right here. No fragrance in it, of course. And there's actually less fragrance in that bottle than I would need for the whole batch, so I've adjusted accordingly so that this will take 2 ounces of fragrance, which is why I'm not measuring it or weighing it, because I've already kind of got that in my head. Air out. I want this white to be good and stand up on its own thick when I get to it. That's why I'm doing this. And I'm having a better behaved than I expected soap day. I've had a lot of those. possible so that hopefully when I go to flip it on the top, it'll be like stand up, almost more like meringue even than frosting, peaks, so it's easy to play with. But if I don't stop there, I'll probably be careful what I wish for. So, and this I just want to be a bright yellow in the middle layer, so it looks kind of like just cake, because you know cake is never really bright. I mean, some of them are, but I just want it to look like cake. Cream filling, like lemon cream filling, and more cake with frosting. That's what I'm shooting for. We'll start with just a couple drops of that yellow oxide. That was just titanium dioxide in there. And it's hard to tell because, of course, I grabbed a green cup. Maybe a little bit of the gold yellow. Because it does add just a little bit of something to it, you know. And actually, everything can be kind of thick for this one, because I'm flat out layering it in there. You know, like that's no secret. I'm going to put it in there in layers. I melted my thing a little bit, my pitcher. Turn my head away and cough. Get this nice and thick. Alright, so that one's just about crawling away from me. Pop a top on these. I can move slow and take my time because I want this to set up. It's kind of nice when that happens. I will admit, I am not the best person about cleaning up after myself. One of my favorite things about soap, in with fragrance, and I don't know if y'all saw that, but it is dark. And this is just naked soap. I ain't putting nothing in there. It does smell good, just like a cookie though. Coming together nicely. I think it might be trying to rise a little bit on me. Hang on, fat glasses up. Rise or separate, my glasses are foggy, it's hard to tell. See, I jinxed it. But that's okay. It smells delicious, I'll tell ya. If that's the worst it's got to throw at me. Now look at that. The lemon drop cookie that's supposed to behave like a charm wants to act like a snot. And the moonlight pomegranate, the flat out, they warn you, acts like a snot. Like it actually says, doesn't do well in CP soap. Not can't use, there is a difference. But everybody's like, it's a pain in the butt in CP soap, you know. Used it in cold process and it was peachy fine. I use the moonlight pomegranate and CP soap all the time. No problems. Lemon drop that everybody's like, worked like a charm. And it acted up a little bit. Not bad. Like I said, careful what you wish for. I wanted it thick anyways, so I'm put on my big girl panties and not cry. But look how thick that got compared to the others I had to whip up. Let's see if I got that. Just eyeballing it for half and half. I mean, it just looks like lemon pudding. It smells so delicious. Maybe a little bit more in the bottom. Spread that back and forth. Try not to tip that over. Take it over here and whack it on something sturdy. My china cabinet. So that's a good idea. To whack things on the china cabinet. And currently my yellow layer, Mama gonna take a chance and add a little more yellow, because it's not very yellow. My yellow layer is like the same color, which I had made darker than the raw soap. Like, keep in mind, I blended the yellow in, and it was darker yellowier than the raw soap. Then I added the fragrance, that went that color already. Watch it not get any darker, which is why I'm making the yellow layer more yellow. If that makes any sense. Let's see how thick that is. Yeah, it's so thick I can just pour this right on top and not even try. Like, I'm not even trying to keep it from separating. Or sinking in. Which might be an issue when I go to put that super thick lemon soap on top, unless, of course, it's rock hard in there by now, which it might be. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not even keeping my fingers crossed. I'm just going to wipe this edge, whack this down, and then we'll see in 30 seconds. Hang on. Alright. Here we go. Definitely pretty thick. But not the end of the world. We'll stir it and loosen it up a little, see if that works. You are moving speedy quick, lemon drop. And see, I know it's so hard to see because I don't have like a cameraman. I'll just take a chance. I'll pour really close. Because this is as thick as I want the topping to be. Does that make sense? Like, if this were a little more like that yellow one, I swear I didn't blend it that much. It's just me. I jinxed it. Man, I talk too good about my soap batter. Because you could be a little thinner and it would be okay. But this is a good little note to self. Can y'all see? It's hard to tell. Can y'all see how thick that is? I've got a box of business cards propping the camera up against a bottle of olive oil. So even though I know the camera can see what's happening underneath the box of business cards, if that makes any sense, I can't see that part of the screen. Yeah, definitely gonna go dark, I think. We'll just smoosh that down in there a bit. And wipe off our hands and whack our mold. And make a big mess. I always have to remember to put the stuff that smells like food in the tall trash can, like the trash. The fragrance type soap stuff. Because otherwise, my dog will try to eat it. And I just have my little shorty soap trash can. Okay. Oh, that got so lovely thick. Don't loosen up too much. I'm trying to decide if I want to grab the stuff and pipe this on. But I'm thinking I just want to do dollops, like little, we'll see. I might have to smooth it out and just play with the top more. Because I might be over dolloping down here. But I don't know that I necessarily care if the top has like air bubbles in it. Because I want it to have that whipped creamy, plopped on look, you know? I know I said like frosting, and I know people don't usually just plop on frosting. But when I think of lemony stuff, I think of, come on, white, make it to the end. I think of things like whipped cream and meringue pie with that meringue topping. Come on, white. Make it to the end. Well, I might be wringing this little plastic thing out, but we're going to make it, I think. Just kind of row, 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 like it's braided down the top. It's really cool. But anyways, yeah, that's what I think of when I think of lemon meringue, lemon flavor, lemon drop, lemon anything. Come on, get this last little corner. Be enough. Be enough. Oh, so pretty. And I'm resisting the urge, you know, to start poking at this. I'll run my finger down the spoon and fill in this naked corner here. And it might get one gentle whack on the table for, just to be sure it's stuck to the top, if that makes any sense. I'll set some of this straight right quick before I do that. That way I don't send soapy things flying all over. Wipe down the side where I splashed. Oh, I'm resisting the urge. I won't whack it. I will. One more time. That's it. Okay. So, I'm gonna double check to make sure this is my shred of soap from earlier. Yeah, that's the white. The pearly, super pearly white. Beautiful. And dust the top with pearly white mica so it shimmers. I thought about doing sprinkles on the top, but I like that shiny. I was in the mood for shiny. I admit it. No. Resist the urge to put extra glitter on. Must resist the urge. Let me throw this away before it blows away in my fan. And here you have it. Lemon drop cookie. Oops. I hope I didn't stop the video. We'll probably call it lemon cake. Or something. I don't know. We'll think of something clever. There's a few spots that could be a little prettier. But look. Oh. I'm just not going to poke it anymore. Alrighty, see you in a couple days when I cut them.